The most awaited wedding of the year has finally taken place. After 7 months of extravagant pre-wedding celebrations, Anand Ambani, the son of Asia's richest man, married Radhika Merchant, the daughter of another billionaire, in 3 extravagant days of celebrations. However, this event brought much criticism, and not everyone was happy about it. Is it true that this marriage was arranged? And why did it create so much controversy? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. Nowadays, multi-day wedding celebrations are common in many cultures around the world. What used to be a half-day event can now easily last 3 or 4 days. But a wedding lasting 7 months is very unusual. However, when the bride and groom come from 2 of the wealthiest families in India, such extravagance is not surprising. Anand Ambani's father is Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries, India's most valuable company. According to Forbes, his net worth is $123.7 billion, making him the wealthiest person in Asia and the 9th richest in the world. Mukesh Ambani adores his children and spends vast amounts of money on them. He arranged a $100 million wedding for his only daughter, Isha, and spent tens of millions of dollars on the wedding of his eldest son, Akash, showcasing his wealth to the entire world. Radhika Merchant is not in an inferior status to the Ambanis. She is the daughter of Indian tycoon Viren Merchant, who serves as the CEO of Incor Healthcare and holds director positions in several major companies in India. Anand and Radhika have reportedly known each other since childhood, spending a lot of time together as kids in similar social circles. However, it wasn't until 7 years ago that they became really interested in each other. In 2017, they were invited to the same party, and something special sparked between them. Soon after, they started dating. Their romance became public in 2018 when Radhika accompanied Anand to his sister's engagement ceremony in Lake Como, Italy. From then on, they became inseparable. In December 2022, the Ambanis and the Merchants officially announced the couple's engagement, celebrating with a lavish ceremony in January 2023 at the Ambani residence, Antilia, renowned as the most expensive private residence globally. The eagerly awaited wedding was set for July 2024. However, the Ambanis didn't wait until July to kick off the celebrations. In March, they hosted 3 days of extravagant festivities in the city of Jamnagar, Gujarat. This event was attended by 1,200 guests, including Ivanka Trump, Mark Zuckerberg, and the King and Queen of Bhutan. Guests indulged in approximately 2,500 dishes and enjoyed plenty of entertainment, including a performance by Rihanna, who was paid $8 million for her performance. In May, the couple hosted a second pre-wedding celebration on a 4-day European cruise aboard a luxury chartered ship with 1,200 guests, making multiple stops throughout Europe. The cruise featured performances by the Backstreet Boys, U.S. rapper Pitbull, and opera star Andrea Bocelli, while singer Katy Perry performed at a masquerade ball at a French chateau in Cannes. If you think that's all, you're wrong. On July 5, the couple held their Sangeet, a night of music and dancing, at the Neta Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center. Justin Bieber performed and was reportedly paid $10 million. After almost 7 months of anticipation, the big wedding finally arrived. The ceremony began with the groom's wedding procession. Anand arrived on horseback, accompanied by musical performers and hundreds of dancers. Guests were treated to performances by various artists, including Luis Fonsi, who sang his hit song Despacito, and Nigerian singer Rema, who performed his popular track Calm Down. After this, a grand reception was held, featuring exquisite decor, lavish food, and a celebration that continued well into the night. Radhika's bridal entry was like a fairy tale as she arrived at the wedding venue on a peacock chariot. The pathway was filled with water, and the chariot glided gracefully through. Radhika next walked down the aisle under a Fulan ki charar, creating a mesmerizing view. She then walked down the aisle with her father, while Anand eagerly awaited her. The two embraced each other, creating a truly beautiful moment. The guest list included former British Prime Ministers Boris Johnson and Tony Blair, as well as Kim and Khloe Kardashian, Priyanka Chopra, and Nick Jonas, American wrestler and actor John Cena, Bollywood stars, and billionaires from around the world. On July 13, the Ambanis held the Shubh Ashirwad, or Divine Blessing ceremony. The couple sought blessings from priests and other religious leaders, and were showered with rose petals and rice as they walked down the aisle again. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended the ceremony and gave his blessings to the couple. The final day of the wedding concluded with a reception attended by over 14,000 people. Radhika stunned in a custom Dolce & Gabbana corset dress, adorned with intricate embroidery that masterfully blended Indian craftsmanship with a glamorous Western aesthetic. Throughout the wedding ceremonies, Radhika wore several stunning outfits that fused elegance with tradition. She kicked off the pre-wedding festivities in a pastel-hued, chandelier-inspired lehenga, hand-embroidered with Swarovski crystals, paired with an off-shoulder crystal blouse. At the after-party of the Sangeet night, she donned a glitzy chainmail sari. On the first day of the wedding, Radhika wore a one-of-a-kind coutured look in red and white, honoring the Gujarati tradition of Panatar. In the evening, she opted for an exquisite couture ensemble inspired by the traditional Indian bridal red. For the second day, she wore a hand-painted lehenga featuring meaningful imagery that celebrated the couple's union. Each day, she'd adorned herself with stunning jewelry set with large diamonds. It's difficult to imagine the enormous amount of money spent on all this. Reports estimate that the total cost of the wedding, including pre-wedding parties and payments for the pop star's performances, is $600 million, making it the most expensive wedding in history. However, the wedding sparked significant controversy alongside public fascination. Opinions on the streets of India were mixed. To some, the event's opulence highlighted the stark contrast between the extreme wealth of the Ambanis and the widespread poverty affecting millions in India. Others argued that the wedding helped the economy and that the Ambanis had the right to spend their money as they wished. Aware of their privilege, the Ambanis undertook charitable acts before some celebrations, including hosting a communal dinner for about 51,000 locals in March and staging a mass wedding for 50 underprivileged couples in July, gifting them jewelry, household items, and groceries for a year. Furthermore, the Ambani family runs the country's largest charitable foundation. So, after all, the country's poverty is not the Ambani's fault, and as long as they have the money, they can spend it and display their wealth as they choose. It is reported that Anand's parents, Mukesh and Nita, gifted the newlyweds a lavish mansion in Palm Jumeirah. The luxurious residence is a sprawling 3,000 square feet and features approximately 10 bedrooms and a private beach. The villa is valued at a staggering $80 million. As mentioned before, Mukesh adores his children and spares no expense for them. Now that Anand and Radhika are married, one might think that the festivities have ended, but it seems we will have to wait to see if that's the case. According to reports, a lavish post-wedding celebration is set to take place in London. Do you think there will ever be a wedding grander than this in the future? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.